Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the negative Speed Force material. Also, as you can see, it's a pretty awesome material to recreate our friend the Flash, but I know some of you guys have been requesting various Flash videos. Some of you guys want a CW Flash video, some of you guys want a Wally West Flash video, so I have various Flash videos that will come up pretty soon. But right now I thought it was a good idea to make a video about the negative Speed Force material. A bunch of you guys seems to have questions about that, and I did not make a 2019 version, 2019 video for this material, so let's do that today. So as you can see, the material is perfect to create our friend the Flash. It might be a little dark, but it works well enough. You may notice also that it kind of looks like the Void material, but it is color locked red, and there's those lightning effect patterns on it. Apparently that is the reason why it is color locked. It's because of the lightning effects. So apparently that didn't allow the devs to be able to allow us to be able to change the colors. Although we do have a blue spark material that was released some time ago, where it's basically the same material but in shades of blue. So I can already hear you guys ask, where can we get the negative Speed Force material? Let's take a look. So you can see the description, negative Speed Force material collection. Basically there's 12 collections that you need to gather in order to be able to get the material from this time capsule. So the 12 collections you need are the Speed Force collection. It's actually Speed Force backward, but there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce that. So you can see it on the screen, but basically it's Speed Force backward. So you can see the first one is the Flash biography, Allen family tree, Ton family tree, Tachyon amplifier device, 25th century physics text, atomic clock gear, anti-friction chemical formula, cosmic treadmill servo, book of rewritten history, complex timeline diagram, tiny broken lightning bolt, and incomplete Speed Force formula. So once you gather those 12 collections, basically you get the material by mail. So again, if you are lucky, you can get those collections from the Team Up Time capsules. If not, you are going to have to play the broker. And also, another option would be to purchase the negative Speed Force material straight from the broker. Sadly, as you can see, it doesn't seem to be available. So sadly, if you don't want to open Team Up Time capsules, another option is the broker, which isn't really an option because right now doesn't seem to be an option. But never fear, there is another option you can use. So another option would be to purchase the material directly from our friend Booster Gold. So you can see Booster Gold is a similar version of Booster Gold in the Hall of Doom if you're playing an evil villain. So let's take a look at our friend Booster. And you're lucky, right now it is the very first material that you can see. So you can see material, negative Speed Force material, and sadly it costs over 5,000 quarks. Where can you get quarks? You get quarks from time capsules. Technically you get 10 quarks per time capsules. If you decide to choose the quarks as a reward for your time capsules, then you can get 20 quarks per time capsules if you want. But the 10 quarks that you usually get from time capsules, there is a random chance that you can get more quarks. Sadly, usually it means you'll get 13 quarks, 17 quarks when you actually get more quarks. But once in a while, you could get over 100 quarks from a single time capsule. But sadly, it is the random number generator that decides. So the odds of getting 100 quarks from time capsules are sadly pretty rare. So if you want to have this material, and if you don't want to have to play the broker game, or if you don't want to have to try to be lucky opening time capsules, then your other option is quite simply to open time capsules, gather your quarks, and eventually you should be able to purchase the negative Speed Force material from the Booster Gold vendor. Also, someone was asking how we could get the negative Speed Force material completely for free. There is an option, but it will take you a long time. Basically, if you go to the on duty menu, there is a little mission called the Stabilizer Fragmentation Mission. You get stabilizer fragments from which you can create stabilizers, and then you can use those to open time capsules. So you could do that quite a lot for free. So if you do that every day, if you do the stabilizer fragmentation mission every day, eventually you should be able to open enough time capsules to be able to get enough quarks to be able to purchase the material from Booster Gold for free. But it will take a long time. As I mentioned, you need 5,000 quarks. So playing the stabilizer fragmentation mission will allow you to be able to open a couple of time capsules a week for free. And it'll take many weeks before you can get 5,000 quarks to be able to purchase the material from Booster Gold. But if you want to get it completely for free without spending a single cent, that is an option. But if you want to use that option, you're gonna have to play the long game, because it will take quite a while before you can purchase the material if all you do is open time capsules for free. So basically, if you want to have the negative Speed Force material, either you have to get the collections from the Team Up Time capsules, either you have to play the broker to get either the collections, or you have to play the broker to purchase the material itself from the broker, assuming that it is available. Or you have to gather your quarks, and eventually, once you gather over 5,000 quarks, you should be able to purchase it from our friend Booster Gold, either in the Watchtower or in the Hall of Doom, depending if you're a hero or a villain. So now let's take a look at a few styles that we can recreate with the negative Speed Force material. So as you can see here, I have a Flash type character, where basically I'm just using slimline pants and chest piece. The main things you need to recreate this look is the Flash boots, the Speed Force belt, Speed Force Spectrum belt, and the Flash cowl, or the Speedster cowl now as it's called. Here I'm using the Trim Classic gloves, or the Tall Classic gloves. I always forget, but any gloves you like would do the trick. There's probably a few things I could decide to add. Like I could decide to add the sparking aura to get even more lightning, but today we're looking at the Speed Force material, so let's stick with that. So this can create a pretty awesome looking Flash character if you like. If for some reason you don't want to purchase the Flash cowl from the marketplace, then you could try recreating our friend Garrick the Flash. Basically, you can get the helmet. You just need to gather collections. Investigations or briefings, I forget, from the Flash Museum mission. And here using the Stalwart Defender chest and pants. Doesn't exactly look like Garrick, but sadly this is the official Garrick emblem we have, and with the Stalwart Defender chest it gives us a slightly bigger emblem, so I went with that option. For the belt, it's still the Speed Force Spectrum belt, the boots, the Flash boots. Here you can see I'm using the negative Speed Force material for the chest and the boots, and I'm using the blue Spark material for the pants. So if you combine both material, it's a pretty nice way to be able to recreate our friend Garrick the Flash, and have the lightning effects pretty much over all the character. Obviously you can try to use it to recreate the evil Reverse Flash, but sadly in this case, as you can see, you only really get the lightning on the gloves, the belt, and the boots. There's not a yellow material that has the same lightning effects, at least not yet. Here I'm using the Sinister material for the yellow parts. So depending on what you prefer, you decide. There's probably other materials I could use. The gold material, let's do it right now. If you don't have the Sinister material, I guess the gold material could be an alternative. It is a material that I've used for a bit for my Reverse Flash character. I guess the Glorious material could be an option, but I guess if you don't have the Sinister material, odds are you probably don't have the Glorious material either. And I guess the negative Speed Force material could work well enough for a Shazam type character. Here I'm using some of the Shazam and the enhanced Shazam style, which is called the Magic's Champion. So I'm using some of the enhanced Shazam style with the negative Speed Force material. For the pants and the chest, I'm just using the Stalwart Defender style. I think, yeah, it's the Stalwart Defender style. The reason for the Stalwart Defender style, just to get a bigger Shazam emblem. Like this is the enhanced version of the Shazam emblem. So using the negative speed force material, you can come up with a pretty nice looking Shazam if you want to. So you would need the negative speed force material and most of the Shazam style with the enhanced version. And of course the Shazam emblem. On a side note, I saw the Shazam movie, was it last week, and it was all kinds of awesome. It was cheesy and corny, and it was perfect. There's maybe the ending was a bit of a mess, but 99% of the film was pretty awesome. Also, it was pretty funny. I thought it was funny, but people were laughing out loud in the theater, so I guess most people thought it was really funny. So if you didn't get the chance, go see Shazam right now. Another style I guess that could work really well with that material is the Red Death style, or the Speed Metal style. Sadly for the chest piece, I'm using the Stalwart Defender chest piece, and luckily we do have a Red Death emblem that can be used. This is the enhanced version of the Red Death emblem. The reason why I'm using it is that if you look to the right, you can see in the armory, if I use the Red Death chest piece, sadly we kind of lose the emblem. I will show it to you in just a second a bit better. But here you can see the Red Death set of gear looks really nice with the negative speed force material. The one drawback is the eyes. As usual, sadly the material covered the eyes, so we kind of lose the eyes of the character. If you don't care about that, then the material will look awesome on a Red Death set of gear. In order to be able to get a bit of contrast, I'm using the Sinister material for the belt, but you don't have to. Or if you use the enhanced version of the Red Death belt, you probably don't need a material on top of it. So as you see, the material covers the Red Death chest piece completely, so we kind of lose the emblem that is part of the chest piece. Which is why I thought it was a better option to just use the Stalwart Defender chest instead, and to use the Red Death emblem on the Stalwart Defender chest. The Stalwart Defender chest gives us one of the biggest emblem in the game, although that's eventually I guess that won't be true anymore. Like right now we have the Lobo chest piece that has a pretty big emblem. Sadly for the Logo chest piece, the emblem is in the back of the chest piece, but it's a start. I guess eventually, sooner or later, maybe we will get a sort of slimline chest piece with a much bigger emblem. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. And last but not least, I thought we could recreate our friend Spawn using the Miraculous Cape. The Miraculous Cape looks awesome, and it looks awesome to recreate our friend Spawn, and I thought the negative speed force material would be perfect for that. Even in the film, if you guys recall in the film, the cape was almost dark red like that, and it had some sort of lightning effects sometimes when it would transform. So I thought the negative speed force material would be perfect to recreate our friend Spawn. Not sure why the aura is acting all funky like that. Basically, some of the effects we saw it a bit also with the evil reverse flash. I'm not sure why the shiny effects are a bit wonky, but it happens sometimes. So that is pretty much it for the negative speed force material. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.